Hey y'all, I'm gonna learn, so I'm gonna make this quick. This may have to be something that I'm gonna have to upload to educate people. Let me tell y'all something. When y'all call that contact center and we are verifying information, where I work, we have about 20 different security questions to choose from, and we have to do 3 as a minimum. If we think it's fraudster, it's something else different. We're gonna talk about that right now. So we have to do 3. Something you should know. If you fail one, we have to go to the next one. I had this man call me today. All I wanted was my checking account and savings account balance. I understand. I definitely get you a balance. I'm not going to not give him his balance. He deserved to get his balance. But I need to verify you because y'all will be the same people that if something happened to your account, you want to holler, y'all supposed to protect my account. I had one man tell me, nobody else asked me security questions. Don't call it acting stupid. Verify the information so we can make sure that you, anybody can call. We get people calling all the time pretending to be other people all the time. I had a lady calling trying to pretend to be her daughter, and she did little stuff to make me think that it wasn't her. So I got a little deeper with the security question, and she could not answer it. And what made it worse is when I said, well, you're going to have to visit the office to get information. She was like, okay, hang up the phone. Nobody's that calm about a situation like that. If we don't verify you and we give your information out to somebody, then y'all be the same one hollering and screaming. Verify the freaking information and shut the hell up. Good gracious. That man pissed me off and then hang up the phone. I don't care that you hang up the phone. I was going to give him his information. The thing is, we don't have a problem helping y'all, but y'all got to quit calling us with the foolishness. Like, why? You have to verify the information. We're trying to keep your account secure. I mean, it's weird to me how people, I don't know. It's just, it makes absolutely no sense to me. If we don't secure the account, you're complaining. If we secure the account, you're complaining. I had a guy that had a charge on his account, and toward the end, he knew what it was. So I always tell members like this. I said, listen, I got to get this weight off. Don't call me and tell me I see a charge. I don't know what it is, but I might know what it is and all this other stuff. Like you all over the place with it. Let me explain something to you. If you don't shut that card off, somebody will take all the money out of your account and you'll be kicking, hollering, and screaming. So I tell them this down, and I'm glad I'm on the record line. If you don't let us cancel that card and get your new card, and you are telling me on the record line that you want to stay open, but you don't know where this charge is, and red flags are going off a lot of times with it being fraudulent. It's rare that it's not fraudulent. You can do a transaction one place with no name, and it can be processed through another state or sometimes through another country, depending on what it is. Every situation is different. And you tell me, no, I don't want to close it, and we leave that card open, and they got a recorded line. They got a recorded line because I'm calling credit cards to verify, because sometimes they can see something I can't see, and I'll tell them in a heartbeat, if anything happened to this card, we're not helping you. Oh, well, go ahead. Exactly. Come on, y'all got to chill out, man. Just crazy to have one lady. Y'all older people, let me tell y'all something. Y'all have to learn to be quiet and take instructions and write stuff down. Not all of my older people are like that. I had one lady, she's just talking. Listen, let me help you get into your online banking. I'm going to baby step you through the whole process, but I need you to listen and pay attention, okay? When I tell you log completely off of the website, let's start from scratch, that means hit the X button, get off of where you can't see it. Not, okay, I'm at the beginning. No, did you get off of the website? Okay, there's certain things, so sometimes some of them don't even be on the right website. So that's why I'm like, let us help you. Let us walk you through this process. Let us show you different things that you can do the next time. Have a pen and paper. That's another thing. I get some of them, Lord, they be trying, but some of them, they need help. And that's another thing too. Stop calling the bank and not having your banking information. I say my spiel, I answer the phone. Can I get my checking account balance? Not, hey, my name is such and such. Would you like my account number, member number, or stop blurting out numbers? That's fine. And then when I go, can I have your account number or your member number? It's, oh man. What? Come on, y'all, come on. And see, a lot of times y'all make this stuff hard on yourself. Come on, just, and if you don't have it, we're going to ask you for your full social. Can I get your full social security number? I always make sure I ask that question. They give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I have your full social security number? Oh, the full social security number. Oh, I get this. May I have your account number, member number? Listen to me. That number on your card is your card number, not your account number. Debit card, credit card, ATM card, that's not your account number. Please stop giving it to us. Stop giving it to us. Just don't. And if you don't want to give out your account number, member number for some strange reason, your social, spare your name and say what you got to say when you give us the information slowly. Our system is trash. $1 credit union system is trash. Okay, so I just want to let y'all know that today. I'm at lunch about to cook some breakfast to eat because I'm hungry. I had some soup today that was amazing, and Walmart had it for $1. Unexpired. It was so amazing. And unfortunately, Amazon got it, but it's for $5. Okay, so I'm going to actually find an Indian store and see if they got it cheaper and buy them out. So I want to let y'all know, help us help you. I got you. I'm going to always tell you anything. If y'all ask me anything in the comments about banking, I'm going to break it down, do a special video just for you. But let me help you. So credit unions, And, if you get people that's mean and nasty and stuff like that, I can't control that. Sorry you got them. I had a man today that would not shut the hell up. This man talked to me from the beginning to end. I'm saying to myself, so you got to, it's just some of y'all in this world. I don't know if y'all think, I don't know what y'all think. But y'all got to shut up. It's okay to shut up. It's okay to close your mouth and not make a damn sound. Please shut up. Shut up. It's okay. These are the type of people who's talking and they're nosy and they think they know everything and stuff. Shut up. I can't help you. My call is taking 30 minutes just to get your balance because you done talked about absolutely nothing. Would you please? Now, and I'm not talking about the people who have like your conversations and asking banking questions and trying to learn and stuff. Not y'all. Y'all good. It's the people that get on my phone and repeat the same thing and say stuff like, well, I just said to such a, and why y'all didn't do, and just going. So you know what I do? I'm hear them. I put the phone on mute and I just do whatever transaction, or I'll just get inside because I'm always studying the policy and procedure and how to do steps. I just read that. And when they get done, then we'll go on with whatever they call with, and then that's it. We're not about to do that. Don't get on the phone blurting off 10 things at one time. Give us one thing at a time. Let us settle one thing at a time. Unfortunately, where I work at, nothing is easy. The steps along, and it's a bunch of unnecessary forms. The company I work for kind of got their priorities in the wrong spot, but that's corporate America. So I don't know why I'm surprised. But yeah, just chill out, man. Just chill out for me. Things will be so much easier. About to fry bacon and eggs, y'all. Put you on over here. That soup was good, but it wasn't helping the fat girl in me. So I don't know if I told y'all the goal is to eat everything I have in the house and not eat out, eat snacks and stuff. So I'm eating. Why is this shirt looking like this? I have a t-shirt under here, and the t-shirt just got me looking hella jack up. Okay. So yeah, I gotta go to my wallet. I got a gift card I need to empty out, and it's at the Goodwill, and I can't wait to empty it out. I don't want no gift cards, and then I got to. Why is my stove smoking? Like it's about to catch fire. I'm glad I got my door open. Y'all, I don't know what the weather is where y'all at, but I actually see flurries, a lot of water, and very, very windy. Yeah, my stove is smoking. Hold on. Okay, let me just cut you off. put you over here. Alright, guys. Y'all, I know time I say it'll start going off, so let me not say it. Alright, so any other time, I dropped something. Oh, that was the grits. Let you cool down. That was the grits. Put you back over. Y'all don't want to see me do all this, so let me get off. I use these. I mean, they do pretty good. I'll probably get some more. I wish the Dollar Tree had these. But I put aluminum foil. I cover my burner with aluminum foil. I got a newer one that I found, which was a big one that fit. Amazing. So I covered it with aluminum foil and I put this on it. My other two, I done messed those up. But I have a replacement for them. I can't remember what time I left work. I had no rush. The immediate boss, she's out. She left yesterday. She's out today. Our big boss has an appointment from 10 to 1. So, I don't know if he's going to take his lunch and not come back to 2 or what. And the nosy girl probably down there sucking on her fever blisters. And the other girl's training. Y'all, I can't wait to leave from that company. Y'all have no idea. I tried to find some factory jobs. Working in factories. The bad thing is I have no factory experience. Just like a lot of people who first started out. But that's going to be hard. Trying to get in with no experience. And the pay is pretty good in a lot of these places. So, I try to apply under like production. And no people ain't looking at my application. So, I'm waiting for this one place to call me back, but they want to start everybody February 2nd as a tip agency. I'm going to be struggling because it's a pay cut of about $5. So, I got to try to figure that out. But the start is February 2nd, and I don't know when, or if I'm going to hear back, because all they can do is submit the information, and the people say yeah or nay, we want them or not. So yeah, let me turn this bacon down before I burn it. My bacon got to be cooked. I don't want to see, I want my fat crispy. I can't wait to make my first avocado toast. I think it's avocado, eggs, and bread, but I may do a bacon on a piece of bread. That's too low. Come on. All right, guys, I'm about to get off because y'all don't want to watch me cook breakfast for lunch. Because I wouldn't want to watch me cook breakfast for lunch. And when I walk in this house, I'm going to do what I did last night. Wash all dishes. I need to pull up my clothes for tomorrow. Now this wind feels so good. I wish I could just have all my windows open. And just chill in the house and watch TV, let the wind blow. We got a boy at my job. He 40-something years old. And this dude hair up to no good. He do little slickest stuff. And he better stop. But he white sage his house. Baby, you releasing them demons inside your house all you want. And when the big boss gotta come tell you something, and then you pray like you don't know what's going on. Yeah, buddy. I'm like, dude, come on. You just start this job. You're making it hard for yourself when it's time to move on. His move on is March, mine is May. But I just don't really want to be with the company because the company, I can already tell, don't care about a whole lot because our system is so trashy and it makes our job so much harder. But I don't want to really call them corporate America because in actuality, I don't know. I don't know what I would want to call them. I'm gonna call them corporate America because they ain't just like corporate America. They could give to you know what. And then they actually got this thing where they ask you if you want to donate to the Credit Union Association per pay period. Hell no. Y'all $1 billion company. And our system is trash. And there's some things that y'all are making people do and then expect for them to meet quotas, and they can't. And y'all have a higher turnover in certain departments. That's a red flag. It has nothing to do with the members and stuff, which it can be a great deal. But the system is not user-friendly. And I shouldn't have to constantly put my member on hold for a long period of time to do the simplest transaction because the system sits there and spin all doggone day. I don't care how you flip it, spin it, eat it, or whatever. The system is trash. The system is trash. I'm going to sit you right here. It's crazy to me. The CEO walks around all day smiling. I know why you smiling, but we ain't smiling. Then they get excited. The CEO knows my name. I don't give a kid. Lady, let me tell you something. One thing about me, if you don't know, I don't pucker up because I don't like the smell of shit. Nope. Not even a little bit. I do not like the smell. I've never liked the smell. I don't care who it's coming from. I don't like the smell. So yeah. Y'all all excited because he knows y'all name? Because you know most CEOs, they don't walk around, man, please. That man playing in y'all face. He almost didn't give him a bonus. Some people was about to have a fit. I'm quitting because we need to have our bonus. We work hard. Bye. They were like so serious about not getting that bonus. I don't care less about that bonus. I could completely care nothing about that bonus at all. Because at the end of the day, you get a little small bonus. System's still trashy. So I have to put the members on hold. It's still stressful. These departments need help and they can't get it. They can't have overtime. They wanted the trainers to train people and keep their quota. Well, if they train somebody, how the hell are they going to keep their quota? You need floor walkers. But that girl who trained me don't need to be a floor walker. Because she's slick, she's nasty, she's evil, and she's conniving. And she's sneaky. She's a snake. I hate the ones when they do something and they go, I didn't know. Oh, did you? And I'm thinking to myself, and then they do too much. They do the coming up over, trying to talk for you, or over talk you, or just come give you information you didn't even ask for. You know, like they just big shit and they trying to be the boss of them. I can't stand them nose. I can't stand people like that. I'm just trying to help. No, you're not. I didn't ask you for your help. Why'd you get the feeling you want to come over and help me? And actually, I'll tell you, you know more than y'all do. Sit down. I'm going, but boy, I'm gonna tell you something. This breakfast is busting. This was so good. Whew. Let me go. I'm almost been in here for 20 minutes. Where I'm at. 19:22. And I'm service y'all. Probably not. Let me go, because I'm gonna be late getting back. It was so good. I want some more, but I can't. Alright, guys. Chit chat with y'all later. So I came on to tell y'all this. So I was on scrolling through Instagram, right? And this advertisement came up. I'm trying to find it. When I get off of here, I'm gonna try to see if I can find it on Instagram.
And it said Dick's Sporting Goods, and they had the New Balance 327. Really nice for $19.99. So I went to go on the website. I pressed to shop, put 2 in the basket. It said free shipping for $49. And something was like, go to the website. So I got off of Instagram all completely. Go to the website, Dick's Sporting Goods website. Y'all, why the shoes $100? Why the shoes $100? Had I not followed my gut feeling to go to the website, because there's a lady that I used to work with that got these shoes years ago. They're nice. They're still expensive. And yeah, I was like, I don't know. I just had that. Let me go on the website thing, and $100. So I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna stroll and see if I can find it, and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys. I almost got, but something told me to go to the website, and that's what I did. So let me see if I can find it for you guys.
Boys and girls, let's chit chat. So let me tell y'all about the foolishness, right? I had this lady call, and she said, there's a charge in my account, and I don't know what it is. So I pulled the account and get her verified, right? So she used her account someplace online, but it came out again and again, 2 different times, 2 different dollar amounts in the same place. So she said, I did the first one, but I didn't do the second 2. So they got her information and started going crazy with her money. So then she gonna ask me the question toward the end, did you dispute all of them? I said, you said you did this one. Oh, I was just wondering, lady, you trying to steal? You got anything else better to do? Today, I got one girl, she gets frustrated, she beats on her desk, so it vibrates to mine, she wouldn't stop. I wanted to cuss her out so bad today. I remember hearing myself, I wish this was just stop, and I'm aggravated because I had a girl call me. Y'all need to understand y'all lingo. You got credit cards, debit cards, line of credit, personal line of credit, home equity line of credit, checking, savings, money market, CDs. Jeez! This girl called, and it's good to listen and keep your mouth shut. I keep saying that. This girl called to have these transactions done and gonna call back and talking about it wasn't her card, it was a card. It wasn't just some craziness, so we had to fight with that. Couldn't call her back because her number don't work. That drove me crazy. And then I had this man calling me. Listen, if you are older and you have bill pay, I need you to slow down and pay attention to what you're doing. This man had WellCare, and they're taking out 2 payments once a year. He done went inside the bill pay and done jacked the damn thing up, canceled some stuff, and gonna call us and say, and why are you sending me emails? I'm thinking, I said, sir, we don't have access to, we can see, but we can't make changes. We can't do nothing. Well, the system, and I'm thinking to myself, this man talked to me for almost an hour about the same things, just going in different directions, going in circles. I just put the phone on mute. Like when I say he was like, this man told me this story in 10 different ways, 42 times. Almost an hour on the phone. I'm thinking to myself, sir, why are we having this conversation? You already told me. And I'm telling him, I was like, sir, listen, we're going to go in circles with this. So let me tell you what we're going to do. Cancel everything that's pending and your January payments have been made. He said, okay, well, I feel good. You feel good? I'm thinking to myself, sir, get your ass off my phone. Now, I had a frustrating day. I'm sorry for cursing. I really had a frustrating day. Like, my thing is, people get on the phone and they talk, and will not shut up. I understand that when you call in, you want to tell your story. You know, you want to tell us why you calling in from Jump Street and give us detail. That's fine. I get that. That makes sense. But when you get on my phone and say stuff like, what did he say? He was like, I got on the online banking and I see where you canceled this, and then this one was pending, and then it looked like you canceled, and there was other charges, and it was supposed to come out once a month, and I don't know, you ended up sending this email, now I can't find the email, and he told me the story. So I try to catch them when they're pausing because I'm thinking they're going to start. And this man told me that damn story again and again and again. I don't want to hear no old, that he's just old. Y'all have to learn to be quiet. Just chill and let us help you. I can't stand the one who calls being aggressive. Listen, let me tell you something.
You don't have to do all that. We'll help you. It's just baffling to me. I had a girl call me today. Hold on, her and her mama. I guess her mama tried to make sure she get that check. She said, my boss said he wanted to email me a check. Will you cash it? I said, email you the check? She said, yeah. And she was like, can I print it off? I don't know who the stupid person in there, because there's definitely some stupid people inside there. Email her the check. Email, and she wants to print it off and bring to the bank. What employer is telling you this? Who did you work for? Who done bamboozled you? And your mama know that you about to get money, and she right there. Lord Jesus, but we in the world where people believe in aliens. So I had a call today that was like mind blowing to me. This lady was born at 47, and she said you could tell she was old and frail and sick. She could barely keep a conversation going, and you could barely understand what she's saying. She called when I said my spiel. She said, "Can I get the numbers off the back of my card?" Like, it was so faint. And I said, well, man, we don't have access to your card, so I can't tell you what the numbers are. She begins to tell me her daughter took the card. Now, mind you, she had previous fraud on her account. Yeah. She said her daughter took the card and lost it, and she don't know where the card at. And she said she told her daughter's in the car. Their daughter done took this lady's card and went shopping. That old lady was born at 47. Why? She was 100 and something odd dollars from Route 21. These people have stole her, and it's her family. It's her daughter. Stole her money. She's on the phone. She's on the phone talking to me, telling me, she said the daughter had the card and lost it in the car, and the daughter can't find it. But I'm looking at the account and see that it's negative, and see that there's charges coming out of this lady's account, so her account is red. So then she's telling me she's trying to do something for her granddaughter, but the people on the phone is going to deposit some money in her account, but they needed her CVV code. I said, ma'am, that's a scam. She said, no, not we done before. Thinking to myself, God dog it, man. Like, this, it pissed me off because I guess her daughter is using her, taking advantage of her, taking her money. She around here believing everything. Now the scam that's all over her account. Now we know where it's coming from. So she's going to have to come into a branch. They need to shut her account completely down. Y'all, this was, oh gosh, that messed me up. And then every call that I got, the system, I would have to go into a different system to look at the stuff. The system acted crazy. The phone won't let me call out. So the phone stopped letting me call out. I'm sorry. The phone stopped letting me call out. So finally, I had to fiddle around with that, Finally, I unplugged the phone, plug it back in, put in the ticket. My manager can't restart the phone. So I guess after he put the new whatever, I got new screens yesterday, the phone started acting crazy. Couldn't call the lady back about her first payment. That was frustrating. Listening to that. And then the system. It's $1 billion company. Y'all, let me tell you why it's so stressful. Okay, so I can deal with the fools on the phone. Okay, God forgive me, we must talk about the fool. I can deal with the people on the phone. The majority of them, I can deal with them on the phone. It's the system not working. It's you have to find out where the form is or find the instructions, but it's not where you need to be. I'm not a teller. Why do I have to go under the teller menu to find the transactions? Y'all, when I say trying to find the procedure on how to do stuff, trying to find the procedure on how to do stuff, navigate the system, finding forms, and dealing with a system that keeps saying pages. I emailed the freaking IT guy. He was like, oh, that sucks. What? Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I have been applying for jobs, and I refuse to believe that people, I need to teach words out, that people are seriously hiring. Because I can't, hold on. I can't believe companies are hiring. I really can't. Y'all, I'm trying to debate on whether I'm going to walk out, give them an immediate termination letter, or walk out. And this is my situation. Rent is $730 and it's going to continue to go up. Yeah, that job had me today about to lose my mind. It's not worth my health. And then I'm fighting to keep my credit, pay my bills, rent going up. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's on my mind, and I'm trying to stay calm because it's overwhelming. Then I got to like piece my car together. So I finally pulled my thing up. So the oil is fine, but I need an oil change. I got to go buy antifreeze. I got to go buy brake fluid, power steering fluid. It's like it's always something. When I tell y'all I'm ready to do van life because it's just, I'm ready to do it because paying this rent and the rent going up, I don't know what's going to happen. I honestly don't know what happened, so I'm trying to prepare myself now. Today has not been a good day. I have been applying for jobs. I don't want to go back to finance. Finance is when you work for the loan company who charge you a rate of 99.99%. I don't have to do that because you're calling all day, making loans, taking payments, and begging people to take money. Then you got one late night. I just don't feel like that. I really, really don't. And I got to go where the money is. Either I get one job paying good or two jobs. So I don't know what to do. And right now, everything that's affordable, because you know they got these things now, if it's on Zillow, where people are posting their rooms on Zillow. I'd rather go to a company that's doing it because they'll do background checks and stuff. And it's pretty cheap now. It's cheaper and there's a lot more available in North Carolina. So I'm going to have to make a decision. Like I said, the man that owns this place is 83 years old. His heart ain't been beating much longer. And our rent keep going up. Well, I told you my rent went up in September. Now it goes back up in February. I don't know what else to do. Like, crap is going up around me. I don't know. I almost feel like I was telling myself I might as well get a storage room and, work on trying to get a storage room or something. But I need to pay off my car as soon as possible and just patch it and figure it out. Because I seen people living in their doggone cars, and I'm thinking to myself, I saw a lady and her daughter, same kind of car as me, and she was bigger than me. And I was like, you know what? I just have to figure something out. But I gotta pay this car off first and patch it, because doing the CV joints, if I do both of them and I buy the parts, it's about $6 something. If I don't buy the parts, I'm gonna look at almost $1,000. So I don't know what to do. I really don't. I'm about to lay here and apply for some jobs. Tomorrow I got to go get stuff for the car, and I don't know. I don't want to go back to that job. I hate that job with a passion. I'm not even going to lie to you. We off Monday. I'm going to dread going back, but it is what it is. I'm about to go. Oh, y'all, listen, so I call Gold's Gym, right? Not Gold's Gym. I forgot the name of the place. The people who do the Gold's plastic surgery, the one that's in Atlanta, all over the place. That lady said, for me, I'm going to have to get a tummy tuck. She said, if I get the fat sucked out, it's $5,000 for 5 liters. But if I get a tummy tuck where they suck out the fat, remove the excess skin, fix my muscle, and do something with my belly button, it's $17,000. That's a whole car. Nah, I'm good. I'll figure something out. I just hate my stomach, but, it is what it is. So I'm about to get off here, and I'm going to chit-chat with y'all later because I got to go look for jobs. I can't. When I tell you today, mentally and physically draining me, like I was supposed to be up doing stuff in the house. My head hurt. I'm miserable. I'm trying to fight back tears. And I feel like I'm fighting the feeling of depression and just giving up. And I don't know how much longer I can do and deal with this. Well, we shall see. We shall see. I don't know. It's crazy. I'll come back on the few.
Hey, listen. Oh, crap. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Listen. If you ever go into your Five Below, I'm not sure what part of your store it's in. Mine is at the back. I did not know this, so I'm still learning. I barely go in the store because I have to go across town. And I just happen to be on the side of town. But if you go in their section, in the very back where it says 50% off, I got, hold on. It said 50% off. Give me 1 second. because my car mount is ridiculous. This goes in the window. So I said 50% off, but this is what I see. I get to the register. It rings up for $1 in. Let's see if I got the receipt in the bag. Nope. Oh, there it is. I feel it. Hold on. It rings up for $1.61. Let me show you. Hold on, y'all. I need to mount this bad boy. I don't know if you guys can see it. $1.61. I was like, okay, that's even better. So, what else did I want to tell you? Yeah, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm kind of glad that Five Below is not near me, because these people are stepping their game up. Like, Five Below is the bougie Dollar Tree. Like, the stuff that they have, I mean, there's stuff that's still for like, okay, you know, and it's actually not Five Below. It's a lot and below. That's it. But they got this long, pretty, colorful rug for $5.55. I'm not sure how long it is, but it was really nice and thick and pretty. It's one of them rugs you can make as a handbag. I'm gonna try to insert a picture. But yeah, for $5.55, you get some really nice stuff. They need to bring one on my side of town. What did I want to tell you? Oh yeah, you know how you buy like the powdered stuff for the shakes and the smoothie and stuff, and they got a lot of the Indian food and the organic food and blah blah food. I forgot about Ross and TJ Maxx. Their food section, I just got me some type of soup thing, and when you look at the ingredients in the back, like everything you can read and understand. It doesn't expire for a while. I saw some oat flour, but it's about to expire, so I didn't get it. I forgot about that, because I'm changing the way I eat, and so far I'm doing good. I did buy a little bit of groceries. They wasn't in the plan, but I got a lot of soups with vegetables and stuff in it. But I was impressed. Why am I on this side of town? What am I looking for? Why did I come over here? So yeah, went into Ross and actually saw some Nike items for $1.99. You know, I'm posting that to sell that. I don't know why I came over here. I'm in Lexington. This place here has built up a lot and is getting busier and busier. I'm in the Walmart. Oh, they got Chick-fil-A over here. This is nice. Okay. It's a lot of traffic over here. Yeah, it's a lot of traffic over. Oh, they remodeled this building. What is all this? I don't remember seeing all this. Anyway, so yeah, it was something I want to tell y'all. Five Below is doing really good. I felt like it was something I want to tell y'all, show y'all. The light is about to change. What are you doing? You driving 2 lanes. The light changed. Oh, you know what? People like that get on my nerve. They really do. I should have laid on my horn. Jeez. Why are you on the road? When did that gas station get there? They cut the... Y'all, I haven't been on this side of town in forever. Where am I going? Am I going in the right direction? Hold on. Where am I? I don't even know where I'm going at, y'all. Okay. Do I... Oh, crap. Where we going? We're going... Okay, hold on, y'all. I don't know. I remember Steinmart used to be over there. I gotta figure out where I am. Okay, I think I know. What in the... Lady, get your... You are a million years old. Why? What is wrong with you? Driving has changed. This lady is about to run into... Okay, I gotta get from behind her. Because this right here... Okay, I think I know where I'm at now. They shut down this school. There's an elementary school over here, and I guess they shut it. This lady should not be on the road. I understand y'all older people want to get on the road and do things, but y'all need to drive the speed limit. Y'all need to pay attention, not drive 2 lanes. Like, this is ridiculous. What are they doing with the school? What the is he looking at? He's not even looking up. He's looking down. Sir, get This place is really built up over here. I want to go in this place right here. It's called something for less. Hold on. Cost for less. Let's go inside here. Let me take y'all in here with me. Oh, food, clothing, household, furniture. Okay. Let's go in here and see what they got. Where I want to park at? Appliances for less? This is the place. You got cost for less, and then you got appliances for less. So let's see what they got. And like I said, I'm in Lexington, South Carolina. I don't know if Lexington and Columbia is the same thing, or just, I don't know how to figure out the difference. I don't know what this one is. Okay, hold on. When I was over here years ago, like 10 years ago, it was just one section. Now it's like the whole building. They got clothes outside. $13.99. This is $11.99. Hold on. I don't see no deal with this. It's regular prices. Hold on. Alright guys, so they was playing music, so I had to do this voiceover. So this was a whole box of like the Indian type soup and stuff. Was unexpired. These are food savers. I tried to get as much clips as I could, but there's a lot of people and I didn't want to kind of be in their spaces. So they have like appliances, dishes, food, clothes, dog stuff, furniture. I guess they get it from people that's company that's clearancing out stuff or stuff closing down, and they're reselling it at, I guess, a cheaper price or whatever. I don't know. Some of this stuff don't look cheap. I mean, I can get some of the stuff at the same price or cheaper. The quality wasn't the best, but I mean, I will not knock this store. I will definitely go back to this store. I did find a jackpot for myself. that water is $8 in Walmart, and I just bought the water. Yes, $8. This was just some more stuff I was trying to show you guys. I'm sorry, it's slanted. That's lamps, office supplies. It was just a mixture of things. I'm gonna try to go back and show y'all better slowly. I'm gonna try to go when the store first opened, but the way this store is set up, I don't think there's ever gonna be an empty time. I tried to make sure the food wasn't expired when I got it. Nice furniture. I was just kind of showing you guys. I'm sorry, because I just probably made y'all dizzy, because it almost made me dizzy. This is what I got. When I found out that water was like $2.25 for each one of those, yeah. My soup don't expire till November. I just had some right before I edited this video. It's amazing. So I'm at 7 now, so I'll be able to finish that by November. Will I be going back? Yes. Their food and their soups and stuff, I will go back simply because, oh yeah, they had cosmetic. Because when I was reading the ingredients, I could understand everything. And the price was not bad. It was $5 for those soup, as you could see. So yeah. So I was going to check out, and I was just showing you every little thing. The lady in front of me was walking real slow, but I mean, everybody had a customer at the register, so if I was a passerby, I still had to wait too. But yeah, so far it's pretty good. I'm gonna try to get more information and post it in the next video I do. All right, guys. I just went into the Goodwill, and I'm gonna try to either post pictures or show you the stuff because I got them in a bag in the trunk of my car. A pair of men Stacy Adams velvet loafers, $6.50. I got me an Adidas dress. She charged it as a shirt, $4.75. Like, I just got a Nautica shirt. Is it a Nautica? I got a Nautica shirt for 50 cents. I got a Ralph Lauren jacket for $2. Yeah. I'm mad with myself because it's like I got bags of stuff that I want to sell. I need to do some of the stuff I need to rewash because I said in a previous video, someone came up with the idea of using less water and washing clothes, and now I have to double wash the laundromat, which is more money. It pissed me off because I washed some stuff. Like I use detergent, I use Lysol or Lysol, I use vinegar and OxyClean. Like, you know, I use stuff that will get rid of like dirt, spots. Sometimes the spots don't come out, so you know, I immerse it in water and I do my little spot thing and it comes right out. But yeah, it's like it'll have like, I can tell the ones that's from old people's houses because I can smell it. It's not really loud, but it's there. And vinegar is really good for stuff like that. And you know, I don't tell most people about it because the first thing they think is, oh, my clothes will smell like vinegar. No, it gets rid of the scent. Say, for example, you watch something and you have it in the wash and you forgot and your clothes are sour. Wash it again in just vinegar. It works. It works. So I need to stop by Big Lots and see if they got vinegar. Because in the store, vinegar is expensive. But yeah. But so I need to like go through. Once I get situated financially, I'm going to see if I can find me a 3-bedroom something. I need a 3rd room just for my office stuff and doing my Poshmark stuff. Because I need to sell some stuff. And then I got some stuff that's not moving. And this lady came up with a really good idea with doing like a gift box. Because I want to actually sell some of my own personal things. And also, yeah. So, yeah, guys, it's crazy to me. But anyway, let me go and see. I was told this girl told me on this side of town that they're selling Target stuff inside of the Big Lots over here. But then I also saw some people on Instagram showing where Target has like a warehouse or big store for discount stuff that don't sell or out of season in some part of North Carolina. But I'm at this Big Lots. I'm still over here in Lexington. I'm gonna grab me some Chinese food. I'm gonna get some tofu. So I'm gonna grab some Chinese food and head back home. But yeah. So I'm still in Lexington at the Big Lots. So I'm gonna see if I see anything from Target. I doubt it seriously, but I'm gonna look for this vinegar while I'm over here. So hold on. Big Lots stuff and they gave up on that stuff. But don't get Roy Hill crap. I like that. We got it in blue. They're really nice looking. I need to find some vinegar. Go in the food section. And we gonna see if we see the so-called I don't think they got vinegar. The so-called stuff. This is the only place where Zoda's still $1. I went to one store and when he rang it up, it wasn't $1. They need to change their sign if it's not. $3.29. I'm about to get 4 bottles. It's the cheapest I've seen it. Let me see. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't think that I would see Target clothes inside here. Maybe it was. I don't know. But none of this stuff screams Target. None of it. Underwear look nice. $12. Drawers is expensive. Yeah. It's not screaming Target at all. Alright guys, let me get my vinegar. I was going to go get a buggy, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hold it in my hand. Ooh, the 50% off section. That's so cute, look. That's a bag. And the kid in me want to get one. Oh, it's Christmas stuff. 50% off and it's Christmas stuff. Today is January 12th. And the Christmas stuff is 50% off. I'll be back. Y'all look. You see how big that bag is? That bag is huge. I'm trying to find the vinegar so I can take them all in one hand. That bag is doggone huge. All right, let me up this thing. There's my vinegar. Prop you up so you guys can see. I'm in the trunk of my car, so I'm at the store. The Stacy Adams sugar I told you about. Tip top shake. And the Adidas top. It's a dress she charged at the top. So yeah, I'm killing it. I'm indeed killing it. I need to try this thing out in my car, in the window, see if it works. Got a hand sanitizer on my hand. Alright guys, be back. I don't know if you see this big old long face. $3 at the thrift store. This is what I got from Ross. These are like the football shorts things for the guys who play football. Ross. The original was $7.99. Then I got the blue one, and of course, you know I'm gonna post these on my stores. And then I got the gray one. Now these right here almost look like something you can doggone style. But yeah, I'm gonna post these, and it says original price $7.99, which is not correct. But you know, we'll see what it is. I'm gonna pull up one of the prices. Hold on. Okay, so when I try to take the price off, this is what it's doing. I can't get to, because these are not $7.99. Like the original price from when they came from Adidas was, this one says 90. But you know, that's the thing. But we're not gonna go by that. See, this one says 75. Now, Ross didn't have them for that price. So Ross didn't have them for $7.99 either. I guess the $7.99 came from the previous ticket. Let me see if I can. Hold on. I'll be back. I don't know how long these doggone things been in the back and they just not finding them. But I can't get past the freaking, like they're all coming up at one time. Well, anyway, I'll let you know how they sell. But I almost feel like, I don't know, y'all. I'm weird when it comes to clothes. Because I was like, man, I can take this one right here and kind of do something with it. I know it sounds really crazy. Alright guys, so I keep saying I was going to end the video, but I'm going to do it this time because we're almost at an hour. I went to, and I did post this on I did a shorts. So, this is a jug, okay? This glass is heavy, like this is some heavy duty glass. And this is a good heavy duty pump. I got 2 of these for $5 out of Target. They're like the glass pump, like people who put their liquid laundry detergent in. Yes, and they only have them in black. So please go get some. And what else did I want to tell you guys? My other one is right now. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this at. I have an interview today, 2:30, and right now it's 12:30 and I'm washing clothes. There you go. And I'm filling up my washer with my hose from my sink because I'm about to rinse. I have to get some more clothes to spin out. And then these are my clean clothes. Oh, my feet look a mess. So yeah, so I have a interview at 2:30 today. Right now, it's this time. So I'm about to do my rinse on my clothes. And while my clothes is going through the rinse cycle, I'm going to go ahead and be taking a shower. So I'm washed, hair done. Still washing clothes. I got conditioner in my hair. We'll leave it and wait for it to dry. But let me show y'all this. So this went on clearance, but when I went online, it was like 10 something. But they only dropped it down to $9.65. It's the Equate flushable wipes. I love them. You get 9 reclosable seals. Altogether, it's 432 counts, and all it is 9 of them for 4. 9 of them with 48 counts in each little pack. Now this is the second one I bought this week. And I thought I was getting a deal, but I'm not. But it's okay. Buy one for $5. Get the other one half off. $7.50. And I got this from CVS. I don't like, hold on, this is Scott's. Okay, I like this type of Scott tissue because it's Comfort Plus, whatever. But so yeah, I mean, everyone's different about how they got stuff. When I got a little bit of change, I'm grabbing so I can stock my house up. But you know, I said get it while you can. So I just wanted to show you this, but then tell you about the sale. All right. So it is 1:47, and I should leave out the house no later than 2:15 for my interview. I've never interviewed on a weekend ever in my life. I came here to tell y'all that Depop, the selling platform, people in customer service are stupid as hell. So when I first started Depop, I set it up to where money was going to my checking account. And I have another checking account that had no activity and nothing in it. So I was like, let me start making sure that all of my stores like Poshmark, Depop, I'm gonna open up a card store. All money go to that one account. So I'm going Poshmark, delete the checking information because now they accept cards, and I put in my card information. Nobody has this card, brand new debit card, except Depop and Poshmark. Okay, nobody has this card number. Nobody else. It's not going to nobody's platform. So if it's fraud, it's between them. So I go to try to delete the checking account information and add the card. No, I add the card, and then I try to delete the check information. It has edit, but it doesn't have a delete. So I go into their little question thing, frequently asked questions. Nobody's asking that question. I'm like, dang, okay. So then it is hard to get with customer service. It is hard to get your question answered. Like their setup, their platform, their how to explain, like if you have an issue or you need to contact them or whatever, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's like a fifth grader put together. It is so horrible. So finally, you can ask to delete your account or something else. So I had to go under one of those. It wasn't the delete account one. I went under another one and I said, hey, I want to delete the checking account. How do you do that? The boy sends back, go to such and such and go to edit, blah, 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 blah. I said, are you reading the email? Lady responds back. She says, send me a screenshot. I said, I want to delete the checking account. Then people emailed me and told me, we went ahead and delete your account. It will stay active for 90 days. I was like, and in bold letters, like I didn't ask for my account to be deleted. I asked how to delete the checking account. I was like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? When I said them people I'm like, how? And y'all, I don't understand how they get account. I put down checking account. How do you delete the checking account? I didn't put how do you delete the account. I specifically said checking account. So I didn't even go back on to see if the Depop is there or not. But it'll stay active for 90 days. No activity, something, we'll shut it down. I'm thinking to myself, y'all got to be the stupidest platform. Like, are you serious? It is not user friendly. It's all over the place. It's just jacked up. I was like, are you serious? Like I was really blown by that. So I'm gonna see if the dummies will send me an email because I'm like, y'all need to they really need to do better. People talk about them and they make money, so I would expect for you to kind of do better. But if it was something to where you need to get your money, you'll be on it. But I was like, why are you deleting an account? Like, why are you deleting the Depop? And I'm gonna try to do screenshots, y'all. I'm gonna try to give me some screenshots. I was like, what are you doing? Like, why are you all in the wrong section? All in the wrong section. Jeez, like, you can't be that stupid. Like, come on now. Y'all a whole platform that's taught about. It is horrible. I gotta put this in that thing because this is some shea butter. This one to be tearing me up. I'm gonna tell you guys something I've noticed. So, under my eyes are sunk. They're sunken in. My eyes, under my eyes look old. It has aged me since this started happening. But I realized something. As it was sinking, I noticed that it was getting darker. So what happens is when your eyes sink and go back like this, then your eyes protrude. So it's like, how do I explain this? So I don't know if this is going to be a good thing or not. So say you got this is my eyes and this is my under eye. And as it sinks in, my eye protrude, which causes a shadow. So I would see like down here will get dark. Like as this sinks in, as this goes in, of course it makes my eyes look like they're popping out. So with my eyes hanging like out and then the under my eyes sinking in, of course you're going to see a shadow right here because the shadow is my eyes. But I realized that weight is going away. And as I'm losing weight, the dark shadow is going away. There's a girl, or quite a few girls I see, black girls, who have this dark like red hair gets really dark, and I see them putting this bleach and all this makeup and stuff on their face. I remember when I had gained a lot of weight, like I was over like 215, it would get real dark right here. And as soon as I lost the weight, it went away. And I've been watching these girls buy all this stuff to get rid of that darkness. I'm thinking to myself, sweetie, lose the weight. That's all it is. That's all it is. That is all it is. And you got people that's diagnosing them, don't know what they're saying. I'm thinking to myself, stop letting people diagnose you. It's weight. You'll be surprised when something, and I don't know why people just don't get this, when your outside of your body is showing you signs like psoriasis, the inside of your body is issues. When you have a leaky gut, you're going to have scabs coming. Your hair going to be scabby just like mine is. It's just going to go crazy when you eat and drink certain things. It's a leaking gut. You got to heal your gut. And I hear very little people talk about this. And when I tell them it's a leaky gut thing, you need to do X, Y, and Z, you can tell they're not educated on it. My doctor's not educated on it. I told him about, what he did? He gave me a topical. The issue is not the top of the hair. It's the issues on the inside, and it's coming out. And that's why it's showing signs. God set up the body to show you signs. Just like when you're sick and you have a fever, your body's fighting. When your gut leak, you have food leaking out in your blood system, and your body's like, hold on. Who's that? You ain't supposed to be here, bro. Let's fight. But you can't tell certain people anything. What time it is? All right, it's 1:53. I'll be back. Let y'all know how it went. I'm nervous. Oh, she said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this started, because I done wrote out what I could possibly make, what I could possibly need, so we can get these bills paid. I'll be back. All right, guys, so I'm not going to say excuse the way I look, because every time I come on here, I look crazy. So this is the real and raw. I'm washing clothes still. I got about 2 more loads to do. Yeah. But so, all right, so I leave home at 2:15, and I go sit in the parking lot and look at all the different stores. And I was like, okay, well, let me walk in 5 minutes early. I walked in. The girl said, how are you doing? I said, fine, I'm here to see the lady I'm interviewing with. Well, one of them. I can only remember one name. So I said her name. And the little girl went and got her, and she was like, hi. And I was like, yeah, I'm here for the interview. She said, okay. And then she went back to talk with other lady. She said, okay, well, I got an interview. So she comes back with this paper. Just one piece of paper. Half the paper had information, the rest didn't. Nothing on the back. Are you legal? You got any drug issues? What were you looking to pay? What's your email address? Like it maybe had about 10 or 12 questions. She sat there. I filled it out. She looked at it. She said, okay. She went back in the back. When she came back, no, she went back. She was like, let me go take this to my boss. I guess the store manager. She went back there. Well, no. I back up. So she took the paper, and she said, you looking for this position? Which was called the back of the house. And I said, yeah. She said, nobody ever wants this position. I said, yeah. I said, when I got my first job, I was working as a dishwasher and pantry prep. I never worked the line, so I don't know anything else. Man, I'm going to go in there and tell them they're lying. And then I was not working the front because I don't feel like dealing with people. Stick me in the back, train me, let me go, leave me the hell alone. So she gave me a little spiel about how nobody wants that position, what position is easy. She said that she tried it, and she said it was so hard. And I was telling her, I said, listen, if what goes on whatever I'm making is in front of me, I can do it. So, she said, okay. She went, so she was like, I'll be back. Let me go talk to, I guess, the store manager. She comes back. She said, you got your IDs with you? And I'm sitting here going, well, who? So I'm giving her my driver's license. She said, I said, well, I live right down the road. I can go grab my social security card. She was like, let me see. So she went back. She come back. She said, okay, congratulations. She said, congratulations. We sent you a link. It has to be filled out before you come back. Come back Tuesday with your driver's license and social security card. Let me tell you something. When I tell y'all that interview, that half an application took every bit of 15 minutes. But I think I lowballed myself. I probably should have went up $1 more, but I was trying. She was like right there looking while I was writing. So hopefully they're going to give me more, at least $1 more, and I'm happy. But what I put down, I can make. Told her my hours, told her my days, told her the situation at the job. I try to be up front because I don't waste nobody's time. I don't nobody wasting my time. So Tuesday I go with my information. So what I find really strange is like everything is done online, like your contact information, email address, personal information, I-9s, when they have to identify you, make sure you're not an alien. All that was done. So she sent the link. I hit up the link. You put in you create an account. I saved it. You look at the employee handbook. They get paid every 2 weeks. So I'm not ready for that. Oh, I gotta take a voided check so I can give her my banking information. You know what? Let me put that out there. So, Social Security card, direct deposit information, ID. When I get off, work, I'll take it there. I told her 6 o'clock Monday through Thursday, about 7 on Fridays, but I only work one long Friday, so I'll let her know that there's gonna be a lot of times where I may come in earlier, 30 minutes earlier, because they let us out. You know, every week is different. She said Saturday she has no one to work, so she needs about Saturday. I selected Saturday morning. Saturday morning, afternoon, I don't want to do the mid-shift. I take up the whole day. Let me get that morning, afternoon done. And then I did a Sunday evening. I would normally do Sunday morning, but I want to go to church. So yeah. So we'll see how that works out. Yeah. And then they had this thing called a pay card. You either get a direct deposit or you can get a card. Now my direct deposit won't go to my other bank. It won't go to my primary bank. When I do part-time jobs, I don't let them go to my main bank. I don't know, I'm just leery about that. But I mean, they all can screw up. So we're gonna see how this works. I don't even know the hours. That'll probably give me an idea of the hours. So they sound like they're really short staffed, really need people. The manager and her is trying to get things done. This is my thing about places like this. Ooh. We don't be open late. That's what I'm talking about. Shuts it down at 9 o'clock, baby. I didn't come by 10 o'clock. Yes, I go to bed at 10 o'clock. I'm good with that. So yeah, so this is my goal. I have to get a mental note that when I start complaining, as far as I'm tired, XYZ, ABC, I'm gonna remind myself I did this to myself. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video this time. I don't know. I'll tell you this right quick. When I was at the restaurant, I was looking around and I see a lot of young kids up front. Saw an older lady. She looked grouchy, and I couldn't see the other people in the back. So we'll see how this goes. Just, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, if they get paid every 2 weeks and not the 1st and the 15th, those type of pays you get an extra paycheck in there. So we'll see. Trying to see if I got anything to come back with that's worth listening to. I'll come back on. But yeah. So that's it. I'm gonna end it. So guys, I will chit chat with you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the new subscriber that jumped on. And any videos that I have and you have questions, answer. If not, that's cool too. And yeah, so have a good one. And tomorrow's Martin Luther King Day, so I'm gonna post this today. So whenever you get to see this, hey, bye.